ordered this two memory card. This one is a fake one and this one is the original one. Why is it original one? I show you later. So this is the Sandisk 64 gigabyte. It's a fake one, Extreme Pro, 170 Mbps, and this one is just only 160 Mbps, the real. So this memory card, I use this for my Insta360 and this one for my Action Cam. So I show you why is it this one is fake. Check it out. Why is it fake? So I show you my order on Shopee. So Shopee. So I show you my order on Shopee. This one. Why is it fake? Because as you can see, this one is just only 298 baht. My order is just only 268. If you're going to purchase the original one of Sandisk like this, is about 1000 plus. But I show you. So this is my order. So I purchased this is on September 30. So I received it on October 10. Just only today. So I just uploaded this only on today on my YouTube channel. So as you can see, this one is just only 268 baht, and a shipping charge. They charge me it's 30 baht. So total cost it's 298 baht. So obviously it's a cheaper. Cheaper one is a fake one. I will show you why is it fake for the Sandisk like this, and I show you my original one. So my original one is China also made, but it's the original one. I show you my order or my Sandisk Extreme. I'm using that one for my Insta360 So let's check it out. So I purchased this one on Shopee. So this memory card is a fake one, and this is the original one. Why is it fake one? So this one is original. Why is it? So I show you how to distinguish fake one and the original one. First, I think this one is the 4K is yellow, as you can see, and the other one is the 4K is white at the back. So if I'm going to use this one on my Eken camera, it's this one it should 4K 30 frames per second. So if I'm going to use this memory card, the 4K 30 frames per second is locked. I cannot unlock because of the memory card is fake. Why is it fake? Okay, let's turn it on. So this one is an Eken H9R. So let's go to the setting, video setting resolution. So this one, as you can see, video resolution. So this one, remember this one is a fake one. So as you can see, the 4K it's locked. You cannot scroll here because the 4K 30 frames per second and the 2.7K 30 frames per second is locked. I cannot unlock because of this memory card. So as you can see, it's locked. You can just only 1080p at 30 frames per second. So if I'm going to use this memory card, so let's see. As you can see, it's locked, the 4K. So let's turn it off. This one is a fake one and this one is the original one. Okay, let's insert it. Let's see the video resolution again. Okay, turn it on. So let's go to the setting. So this is the setting again, video resolution. As you can see, the 4K now is unlocked. I can scroll 4K 30 frames per second and 2.7K 30 frames per second, 720 at to 120 frames per second, 1080p 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames per second. So I usually use the 4K at 30 frames per second. So it's up to you guys how you are going to distinguish. Of course, you can see, obviously, very obvious. If you see this expensive one, I think it's double, because this one is just 298 baht and this one 600 plus baht. So this one is the original one, so I can unlock the 4K at 30 frames per second. And this one I cannot use the 4K, just only you stuck at 1080p at 30 frames per second. So this camera is an H9R. It shoots only the higher frame rates of this camera is 4K 30 frames per second. So I just wait for the GoPro Hero 8. I don't have GoPro Hero 8 because the GoPro side, they said that they're going to ship worldwide on October 14. So I think it's on Monday. And also the Fusion 360, but the name now is 360 Max. So I just wait of that. So if you want to know more about that camera, maybe you can subscribe to my channel so that I show you on my channel for the review of that GoPro Hero 8. I have a GoPro Hero 5, but now I changed my mind to sell that one to my nephew, and she like also the GoPro Hero 5, but I'm going to wait the GoPro Hero 8. So as of now, I just only use this one because this one is just only 1,200 baht. So if you want to know more about that, maybe you can subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you. Always remember, fake one, the fake one and the original one. This one is a fake and this one is original. You cannot distinguish by just looking at this two memory card, because as you can see, you cannot distinguish which one is the original one, because of the picture is just the same. But if you are using this one, you can see the big difference from the fake one and the original one. You stuck from this memory card, you only stuck at the 1080p at 30 frames per second. But this one, if you're going to use this, you unlock all the setting, all the resolution of the camera setting that you are using to shoot a video. Okay, thank you guys.